Hello everyone, it's me, the man, the myth, the degenerate, LukeVaughnV5, and, you know, I'm here today, back. I had fun playing Kirby's Dream Land, for those of you who saw that I uploaded that. I had a lot of fun playing that, so I figured, you know what, I might as well play as many Kirby games as I can on my channel, just because I love Kirby, and, you know, a lot of them are really easy to emulate. Funnily enough, I'm actually not playing this one, Kirby's Adventure, on the Kirby's Dream Collection for the Wii, and that's because when I tested that out, that just fucked up everything. It would not work, which is weird, right? Because it's an NES game. So I figured, oh, you know, I might as well try it on my NES emulator, you know, Nestopia, and, you know, it works here just fine. So this is where I'll be playing this game. I'm mainly just watching this tutorial part, just because I think after this, it shows, like, the cut scene, quote-unquote, for, like, the story of this game. And, yeah, I know, Kirby games aren't usually known for their story. This could hurry along. Come on. I know what copy abilities are. Come on. Come on, brother. Kirby has lots of moves. Try them. Oh, you bet your sweet tart I will. Oh, here we go. Here's the story. One day, the peaceful life of Dreamland was shattered by a mysterious crisis. The inhabitants didn't dream. On the edge of Dreamland, dreams and hope once gushed forth from the Dream Spring, fueled by the Star Rod, or, as it would later be known, the Fountain of Dreams. Investigating the Dream Spring, Kirby found naughty King Dedede swimming in its magical waters. Okay, Dedede. Dickhead. Dedede had broken the Star Rod and given the pieces to his friends, who are now hiding in Dreamland. Well, if one of your friends is a fucking tree, it's not exactly easy to hide somewhere. You're a fucking tree. You can't really go anywhere, my guy. Oh yeah, there's the save file I did a test recording on, by the way, so we'll just do this save file. But yeah, this is Kirby's Adventure. Kirby's Dream Land may have been the first Kirby game, you know, the one that basically established everything in the series. But, well, not everything, but Kirby's Dream Land may have been the first Kirby game, but Kirby's Adventure is the one that really, like, defined what Kirby is, you know? And this is the first thing. This is the game that introduced copy abilities, which have become Kirby's main gimmick, you know, ever since. Basically, by inhaling certain enemies, Kirby can copy their powers, and, oh, my bad. And, you know, basically, like this. Like, you swallow a Waddle Doo, you get the beam ability. And if you pause the game, you can even get these little, like, cute little flavor texts. And they do that in basically every game. That's always cute. Yeah, here's Spark. Basically, another staple ability. A lot of the abilities introduced in this game are staples for the series. Like, here, look at this. This is fire. But yeah, something I always found funny about the story of this game is, like, I mean, spoilers for, like, a 30-year-old game, like, or near 30-year-old game, so, spoiler warning, I guess, but there's the whole plot twist of, like, oh yeah, Dedede was actually doing a good thing, because he was trying to prevent the release of an ancient nightmare demon. Oh, fuck off! I was gonna show off a cool trick. Ah! Wow. Wow! Wow! I died on the first level. That's fucking awesome. No, but, anyways. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, King Dedede was trying to protect Dreamland from the Nightmare Demon, or Nightmare Wizard, or whatever. But then it's like, oh yeah, DDD is just casually taking a bath in sacred waters. Like, dude, have you no respect, my guy? But yeah, what I was trying to do earlier is I was trying to find this secret passage in the first level that leads to a secret room where you can get a very rare copy ability, the UFO ability. And the thing with the UFO ability, see, yeah, there's a little UFO right there. The thing with the UFO ability is that it's extremely rare. And also it doesn't appear in that many Kirby games in general. And you can't take it with you if you beat a level with it. So that sucks. Kirby pun again. I swear I'm not doing it intentionally. But yeah, another thing that Kirby's Adventure introduced that would become a mainstay staple of the Kirby series are minigames. Which, you know, they're just like fun little distractions. But you know, yeah, they're fun little distractions. Not every Kirby game has like mini games. Most of them do. Hey, that's bullshit. Am I supposed to like hold A? Yeah, this game introduced a lot of, like, small things to the series that most people don't really take notice to. You know, they're welcome changes. Alright, so on to the next level. Another thing that this game introduces that most people don't really talk about is it introduced this slide move Kirby can do. It's honestly not even that useful. But, you know, it's just something else to Kirby's moveset that makes him more diverse as a character. So that's nice. Another thing that they introduced in this game, it's like another really small thing, is that when you inhale multiple enemies at once, and you shoot them back out, you'll actually, like, shoot a bigger star projectile, which will do more damage to enemies. This next ability we have is another main series staple, the cutter ability. And I don't know if it's just me, but the cutter ability was, like, so much more useful in the older games than it is in the newer games. I don't know what it is. See, look, like, the sharp boomerang takes out enemies in one hit in this game, whereas in newer games, it's like, oh yeah, it sometimes takes enemies out in one hit, and sometimes it doesn't. I guess you just... Alright, dude. Oh yeah, this game also introduced mini-bosses into the series. And just like regular enemies, once you defeat a mini-boss, you can inhale them and get an ability. This is Crash. Oh, dear lord! Oh my fucking god! Ow! Epilepsy warning, I guess. Future, warning for future uses of that ability for viewers with epilepsy. I am so sorry about that. But yeah, Crash is a one-use ability. Basically, it just clears the screen. Kirby basically creates a nuclear explosion out of thin air, and it clears the screen of every enemy that is on screen. It can be pretty useful in a pinch, but it's pretty rare. Oh, and here's the most iconic ability in, probably, yeah, the most iconic ability in the Kirby series, the sword ability. It's not really hard to see why, considering that swords are, like, so commonplace in media now. Well, I mean, they've always been commonplace in media, but, like, you know, especially in Japan. That's why samurais are so popular. Basically how this playthrough is gonna work is I'm gonna play through one world per video. Because, yeah, obviously, like, the original Kirby's Dream Land, I was able to play through that entire game in one video, just because... Oh yeah, like, the entire game is 30 minutes long. But this game is way longer, so this playthrough will take multiple parts. Oh yeah, this guy. Okay, so here's something that's always bothered me about Kirby copyabilities, or at least with this specific one. So before, and hell, even like after, Kirby copyabilities got their own like movesets. Copyabilities like Fire, Ice, and Spark were split into 2 versions. Like Fire was split into Fire and Burning. Fire breathes fire, Burning turns you into a fireball. Ice was split into Ice and Freeze, and Spark was split into Spark and Plasma. Like, just, they're the same fucking thing. Just make the... and with Spark and Plasma especially, it's like super bad, because it's like, even the modern games keep flip-flopping between the 2 names. Like, they're the same fucking thing. Stop trying to change them, my guy. But you know what? You know what they say. Shit happens. As one of my friends would say, sometimes literally. Oh, Jesus, okay. Oh boy, slow down. Right. Forgot a lot of early NES games. Well, not early NES games, but just this game in particular suffers from some slowdown issues from time to time. Come on. Alright. Another first for the Kirby series that was introduced in this game were, yeah, these, like, little end-level mini-games where, like, if you jump high enough, you can get rewards, like, you know, extra points, or, like, you know, extra lives and all that. Here's something interesting. The Copyability Museums. Basically, yeah, they just house copyabilities that you can just get for free. Not always useful, especially because they don't have every copyability in the game. Like, every modern Kirby game has, like, copyability rooms that you can, like, get, that has access to every single copyability for free. But this game doesn't really have that, so you're just kind of shit out of luck. Oh yeah, this is the fricking, I freaking love this music, by the way. The soundtrack in this game, oh, let me tell you. Oh my god. Okay. Now I got Freeze. Not Ice, Freeze. What was I gonna say? There's just so much to talk about with this game, because this game introduced so many, staples to the Kirby series. Oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about. Yeah, this game, like, I mentioned in the Dreamland playthrough that Kirby games have always had really good music. And, you know, I like the soundtrack to, Kirby's Dreamland, but I love the soundtrack to Kirby's Adventure. Like, it's not, obviously, it's not the most diverse or complicated soundtrack out there, obviously, but every track is memorable, and every track is great. Ah, man. No! No! I want Needle. I love Needle. Yeah, another thing about copy abilities, if you get hit by an enemy, you'll lose the copy ability, and the copy ability will take the form of a star, and you have to re-inhale it, in order to get your ability back. Oh god. Oh hey, Meta Knight! That's another thing Kirby's Adventure introduced. The fricking Meta Knight, who's like a fan-favorite Kirby character. He's in like most of the modern... Well, he's not in every Kirby game, but he's in like most Kirby games. And you know, Meta Knight's great. Ah man, okay. Alright, gotcha. I know I'm explaining like, a lot of obvious things about the Kirby series to people who are watching, who probably, you know, already know. But I just wanna... I know there are some people who watch my videos who don't really know that much about Kirby, so, you know, I just want to give them the general details. Speaking of which... Actually, no, that had no lead-in whatsoever, but... Boss battle time, and hey, Wispy Woods, good to see you again. Good thing I can just cheese this boss battle by poking you with a syringe. Yeah, get fucked, dude. There we go. Yeah, it feels good. Feels good, man. Nope. Blah, blah, blah. And now we're moving on to the next area, Ice Cream Island. Well, we will move on to Ice Cream Island in the next video. I usually don't know how to end these things, so, penis.